Good morning everyone. Welcome back to GK today. I hope you all are doing very well, and today we'll be discussing the most important MCQs for 20th of July 2024. Before starting the session, let's have a look at the homework quiz. Which state won the Best State in Horticulture Award 2024 in the Agriculture Leadership Awards 2024? This was the Nagaland state. Recently, where was the 132 session of the Council of International Maritime Organization held? This session took place in London. Recently, which state government has waived off the registration tax on the strong hybrid cars? This is the state Uttar Pradesh. Recently, who has been conferred with the Chevalier de la Légion d'Honneur, Knight of the Legion of Honor, which is the highest civilian award of France? This award has been presented to Roshni Nader Malhotra. Okay, and who is she? She is the chairperson of HCL Tech. Ariane 6 rocket recently seen in the news was developed by which space agency? This rocket was developed by European Space Agency. Okay, so this was all about the homework, and now let's start with our today's session. First question says, recently Paul Kagame has been elected for the 4th time as the president of which country? He is the actual president of Rwanda country, and recently he has won his 4th term with 99% of the votes according to the National Election Commission, with 79% of the votes counted. Okay, so Kagame is in power since 2000, and previously he won the 2017 election with a similar margin. Nearly 9.5 million Rwandans voted, with 65% of the population under 35. Opponents Frank Habineza and Philip received 0.53% and 0.32% of the votes respectively. Okay, simply we have to remember that who is the new president of the country Rwanda. Also, he is the 4th time president. Answer is Paul Kagame. If we talk about the country Rwanda, it is an African country, and the capital is Kigali, and the currency that is used here is franc. Okay, and if we see some recent elections, first of all, Lithuania country has its new president, and who is it? It is Gitanas Nausėda. Yesterday we have talked about him. The second country here is Iran. The new president of Iran is Masoud Pezeshkian, right? And the former president of Iran, Ibrahim Raisi, was found to be dead during an aeroplane crash. Okay, then the next country is South Africa. The new president of South Africa country is Cyril Ramaphosa. Fine, so these are some of the countries that have recently elected their new presidents. Second question is, which institute recently organized the second national seminar Sushrutam Shaila Sangoshti on the auspicious occasion of Sushrut Jayanti 2024? Here correct answer would be the All India Institute of Ayurveda, New Delhi. It held the second national seminar Sushrutam Shaila Sangoshti from 13th of July to 15th of July 2024, celebrating the Sushruta Jayanti. And this event featured 25 live complex surgical demonstrations showcasing the techniques like VAA, FT, laparoscopy, laser, and the traditional methods. So renowned surgeons performed the procedures on conditions like fistula, hemorrhoids, pilonidal sinus, gallbladder stones, and hernia. And over the past year, the surgical procedures of this institute have benefited around 1500 patients. Okay, so this is the hub of Ayurveda, that is All India Institute of Ayurveda, that lies in New Delhi. If we talk about the day 15th July, which is the special day that is celebrated on 15th of July. So on 15th of July, we celebrate the World Youth Skills Day. Okay, another important day celebrated on the same day, and it is the Social Media Giving Day. Fine. Now, if we talk about 17th of July, 17th of July is celebrated as World Day for International justice. Okay, and 18th of July is observed every year as International Nelson Mandela Day. Fine. Next question is, recently the External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar inaugurated Maitri Udyan as a symbol of friendship in which country? This is the country Mauritius, C option. External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar has inaugurated the India-Mauritius Maitri Udyan in Port Louis, marking his first bilateral visit after reappointment. He planted a tree alongside the Mauritius Foreign Minister Manish Gobin. During his 2-day visit, Dr. Jaishankar met with the Prime Minister Pravind Jagannath, and together they visited the India-assisted Civil Service College project and supported Mauritius' claim on the Chagos Archipelago, enhancing the bilateral relations. Okay, so the External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar has inaugurated the Maitri Udyan as a symbol of friendship in the country Mauritius. Now, Mauritius was in news because of the Colombo Security Conclave, about which we have talked already. Now, there is the fifth and the latest member in CSE, and which is it? This is the country Bangladesh. Basically, Bangladesh is the fifth and the latest member of Colombo Security Conclave. Okay, and which countries are already there in the CSE? These are the 4 countries: Sri Lanka, Mauritius, and India, along with Maldives. These are the earlier 4 countries of CSE. Okay, now Bangladesh is the latest member of the Colombo Security Conclave. Recently, where was the Asia's first health research related preclinical network facility inaugurated? Answer would be Faridabad in the state of Haryana. And the Coalition of Epidemic Preparedness Innovation, that means CEPI, inaugurated their first Asian preclinical network facility in Faridabad on 16th of July by the Union Minister Dr. Jitendra Singh. And the Biotechnology Research and Innovation Council Translational Health Science and Technology Institute Lab is the Asia's first and the world's 9th CEPI accredited lab. Okay, so Asia's first health research related preclinical network facility has been inaugurated in Faridabad, Haryana. Now, if we see some recent inaugurations, first of all, the Prime Minister Narendra Modi has recently inaugurated the Indian Newspaper Society Tower, where? In Mumbai city. Okay. Now, apart from it, the Prime Minister College of Excellence has been recently opened or inaugurated in Madhya Pradesh state, and the Bharat Center of Olympic Research and Education has been inaugurated in the city of Gandhinagar in the state of Gujarat. Okay, these are some of the recent inaugurations. Which country will host the second Asia Pacific Ministerial Conference on Civil Aviation on 11th and 12th of September? This is the country India. India will host the second Asia Pacific Ministerial Conference on Civil Aviation on 11th and 12th of September 2024, and it is co-organized by the Indian government and the International Civil Aviation Organization. And talking about International Civil Aviation Organization, it is a United Nations specialized agency that was established in the year 1947. It promotes the safe, efficient and environmentally responsible international civil aviation. The headquarters of this body lies in Montreal, Canada. Okay, and it has currently 193 member states, and it sets the global aviation standards and regulations. Okay, so India will host the second Asia Pacific Ministerial Conference on Civil Aviation on 11th and 12th of September. Now, if we see some recent host, first of all, don't forget that the country Philippines has been chosen to host the United Nations Climate Fund Board. Okay, then what was the venue for the BIMSTEC foreign ministers meeting? The venue was India, right? And what or which country is the host for exercise Pitch Black? So Pitch Black exercise has been hosted by the country Australia. Okay, the next question is, Tehri hydropower plant recently seen in the news is located on which river basin? Here correct answer would be the Bhagirathi river, that is B option. Actually 2400 megawatt hydropower complex is under construction in Tehri, Uttarakhand on the Bhagirathi river, and it includes the Tehri hydropower plant, Koteshwar hydroelectric project and Tehri pumped storage plant. So Bhagirathi river originates from the Gangotri glacier and becomes the Ganga at which point? At Dev Prayag. Okay. So key tributaries are, for example, Kedar Ganga and Jad Ganga. Operational dams on Bhagirathi are, for example, Maneri, Joshiara, Koteshwar and the Tehri dams. Okay. So Tehri hydropower plant is located on Bhagirathi river. Now, which are the nuclear power plants that were in use these days? The first one is Zaporizhia nuclear power plant. It lies in the country Ukraine. Okay. Second one is the plastic waste management and recycling plant. This plant lies in Sikkim. Okay. And the third one is regarding GAIL India Limited. The GAIL India Limited has recently opened their first green hydrogen plant in which Indian state? Answer would be Madhya Pradesh. Okay. In the Vijaypur district of Madhya Pradesh. Okay. Next one is Harela festival, recently seen in the news, is celebrated in which Indian state? So Harela festival is celebrated in the state of Uttarakhand, and on 16th of July, as we know, the Sawan has begun, which is marked by the Harela festival in Uttarakhand. This is a traditional Hindu festival which is also celebrated in some parts of Himachal Pradesh. It is especially popular in the Kumaon region of Uttarakhand state. Okay, so Harela festival symbolizes the peace, prosperity and the celebration of nature. Also, it holds cultural and environmental importance, which represent the prayers for abundant harvest and prosperity through divine blessings. Also, it commemorates the ceremonial union of Shiva and Parvati. Okay, so Harela festival is celebrated in the state of Uttarakhand. Yesterday, I have asked you about the Bathukamma floral festival, and you were right. Bathukamma is celebrated in the state of Telangana. Okay, if we talk about some important festivals that were in news these days, the first one is here Ambu Bachi Mela. Okay, and Ambu Bachi Mela is celebrated in the state of Assam. The second is the Hemis festival. Hemis festival is celebrated in Ladakh. The third one is the Raja Parb festival. Raja Parb festival is celebrated in the state of Odisha. The fourth one is the Sagadava, and Sagadava is celebrated in Sikkim state. These are some of the important festivals that can be asked in your examination. Okay. Recently, which state government has approved a bill that mandates the reservation for locals in the private sector? Here correct answer would be Karnataka state, C option. The Karnataka government has approved a bill that mandates the local reservation in the private sector. The legislation requires 50% of the management and 75% of non-management positions to be filled by the Kannadigas. Okay, and the bill aims to ensure 100% Kannadiga recruitment for lower grade positions in the private industries. Fine. Who is the current Chief Minister of Karnataka state? This is Siddharam Ayya. And who is the Governor of Karnataka state? This is Thawarchand Gehlot. Okay. Next is, what is the name of nation's first toll-free narcotics helpline recently launched by Ministry of Home Affairs? So India launched their first national toll-free anti-narcotics helpline number, that is 1933, along with an email service named as Manas. Okay, and it was announced by Union Home Minister Amit Shah during the Narco Coordination Center meeting, and the helpline aims to offer the citizens a 24/7 platform to report the drug-related crimes and seek assistance. Okay, so Manas will actually handle the issues like trafficking and illegal sale while ensuring the confidentiality and the prompt action under the NDPS Act. Okay, so nation first toll-free narcotics helpline number is 1933 and the name is Manas. Okay, now the last question is, which country recently hosted the 45th Scientific Assembly of the Committee on Space Research for the very first time? So 45th Scientific Assembly of the Committee on Space Research took place in Busan in South Korea country, marking the country's first hosting of this global conference. It attracted 3,000 participants from 60 nations, and the event highlighted South Korea's dedication to space exploration and international collaboration. Also, distinguished attendees included the leaders from major space agencies, and it underscores the significance of the global interest in advancing the space research and ambitious future project. Okay, so your correct answer is South Korea. South Korea has hosted the 45th Scientific Assembly of the Committee on Space Research for the very first time. Now, apart from it, you would have heard about the FISH MIP project. Can you tell me what is the primary objective of the FISH MIP project? Actually, the Ecosystem Model Intercomparison project projects over a 10% decline in the exploitable fish biomass by mid-century under high emission scenarios. Okay, so it was launched in the year 2013, and it helps the industry and the governments in climate change adaptation for the seafood sectors. It comprises over 100 marine ecosystem modelers globally, and in the year 2024, the FISH MIP 2.0 was established so as to enhance the modeling reliability and address the broader policy questions on food security and marine resource management. Okay, so what is the basic objective or the basic aim of FISH MIP initiative? So answer is to support planning for adaptive and resilient seafood sectors under the climate change. Fine. So these are the most important current affairs and the news from today. Before concluding, let me tell you that these questions are part of our daily 20 MCQ series on GK Today Android application. So if you want the PDF of this lecture, you can subscribe to that course anytime by paying a small amount of fees. Okay. Now let's start with today's quiz. Here on the slide you can see 5 questions which have been taken from the past 2-3 days current affairs. Pause the video and try to solve each of these questions, and at the end of the lecture, do not forget to share your scores in the comment section. So please be honest and do not cheat with yourself. So that's it for today. I hope you have liked the session. These were the important news and events from today, and we will meet again tomorrow with some more important current affairs. Till then, stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching, and please do not forget to subscribe to GK Today. With this, Meenu Hadsana signing off.